Thank you for visiting the Combs Waterkotte website and our YouTube channel. Our criminal defense law firm in Missouri has over 400 perfect reviews and a long history of client satisfaction, dismissals, charge reductions, and victories. We have created these audio articles to help protect your freedom, rights, and if hired for your case, will not give up until you get fair justice. Juvenile crimes lawyer in Missouri. Navigating the legal system can be complex, especially when it involves looming penalties from juvenile crimes. You need help. At Combs Waterkotte, we provide it. As a leading juvenile criminal penalties defense firm in Missouri, we fight to protect your rights and minimize your penalties for the best possible outcome. You don't have to go through this alone. Contact one of our juvenile criminal defense lawyers today at 314900-HELP to protect your freedom. Juvenile criminal penalties can have a lasting impact on a young person's life. Our attorneys make sure we provide precisely the legal representation and defense strategy you need for your case. In Missouri, the Juvenile Division of the Circuit Court handles all cases involving minors under the age of 18, unless and until determined otherwise. That is why you need a skilled and aggressive juvenile criminal penalties lawyer on your side, one who is familiar with all the intricacies and judges of the Juvenile Division. You need Combs Waterkotte. When juveniles engage in criminal activities, the Missouri legal systems have specific procedures and penalties designed to address the juvenile's actions while also considering their age and other factors. Juvenile criminal penalties differ from those imposed on adults. Thankfully, the Juvenile Division provides rehabilitative measures rather than punishment. At Combs Waterkotte, we believe one of our Missouri juvenile criminal penalties lawyers' chief responsibilities is working to ensure your child is not tried as an adult. When can a juvenile be tried as an adult? A juvenile between the ages of 12 and 17 can be tried as an adult if they are charged with any crime that would be a felony if committed by an adult. The court can generally do so without a hearing. However, some charges require a hearing before moving to criminal court. Murder/homicide, first-degree assault, rape, drug trafficking, first-degree robbery, if they have already been adjudicated on 2 felonies. What influences juvenile criminal penalties in Missouri? Following a hearing, which is not a trial, juveniles have no right to a trial by jury in Missouri, penalties and administration of juvenile justice is mostly left to the discretion of the Juvenile Division judge. Factors that influence juvenile sentencing in Missouri include severity of the offense, prior record, circumstances at home, age and maturity. How Combs Waterkotte can help in front of the judge. Reiterate your side of the story. Provide character witnesses. Present mitigating circumstances. Confront and cross-examine any opposing witnesses. Key elements of juvenile criminal penalties in Missouri. Our attorneys have decades of experience defending juveniles and can help explain any of the sentencing factors. Diversion programs. These programs often include counseling, community service, and educational interventions. Probation. A common juvenile penalty, probation allows young offenders to remain in the community under specific conditions. Community service. Some juvenile courts may require juvenile offenders to perform community service as a way to give back to the community and instill a sense of responsibility. Detention centers. In more serious cases, juvenile offenders may be placed in detention facilities. However, the focus is still on rehabilitation rather than punishment. Counseling and treatment programs. Rehabilitation efforts often involve counseling and treatment programs addressing issues such as substance abuse or mental health. Who is considered a juvenile by law in Missouri? Under Missouri law, following the enactment of the Raise the Age Reform Bill, an adult is an individual 18 years of age or older, while a child is anyone under 18. The age differs for various other circumstances under the law, like, for driving purposes, there is a range between 15 and a half and 18, depending on the type of driver's license. To consume or possess alcoholic beverages, an individual must be 21 years of age. In order to purchase a long gun, an individual must be 18. For a handgun, it's 21. Reach out to the leading Missouri juvenile criminal penalties lawyer today at Combs Waterkotte. Hiring the right juvenile criminal penalties lawyer in Missouri is critical for ensuring smooth navigation through the legal system and fair outcome. With the right legal representation, like the legal team at Combs Waterkotte, juveniles have a chance at rehabilitation and building a successful future. Combs Waterkotte's approach to juvenile cases is different from other law firms in Missouri. We have a one-on-one conversation with you right from the start, providing expertise and guidance. With us, you get a firm that is willing to fight for and deliver the results you expect. We will work tirelessly to minimize the impact of juvenile criminal penalties on your life and future.